there, Sagittarius. How's it going? It's time for your weekly horoscope for the coming 7 days. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever want to get a session with me, you do need to go to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Or you may also just simply go ahead and follow the links below. You have to open the down bar, of course. And for those of you who enjoy the incoming waves, those are available on a playlist of their very own on my main channel page. You can click on my avatar to go there. Or again, open the down bar below and follow the links. So what is happening as we get to this coming week? Well, this week's energy is dominated by the sun as the overarching theme, or what is overlighting and overlighting every experience, what's going on behind the scenes with every encounter. And I feel that the sun is doing a drastic purification when it comes to your life, your relationships this week. There is sort of a big focus on maintaining, amplifying, and expanding that which is true to your most pure self. And what I'm seeing with the Sun card upright is there is this command, there is this demand for harmony coming through, forcing the raising of vibrations in all relationships, all connections, all projects, and all endeavors that you are actively involved in. The thing about the sun we have to understand is that it is all about pure, natural, organic harmony. It's about bringing back sweetness. If you watched the incoming wave video, there was this discussion about the destruction and dismantling of constructs, personality constructs, reaction formations, character traits, and identities that were built simply to cope or to adapt, as opposed to something that was maybe created organically from within during one's soul growth. The sun is definitely supporting this, as the sun is now starting to pull apart or clear anything that is actually not going to yield peace, love, harmony, contentment, as well as feed that pure soul that you are. And with the sun card upright, you're going to be seeing this beaming over all areas of your life. And as we get into the rest of the read, you might notice there are some rather unhappy looking cards here, because the sun energy, while bringing love and light and purity, it is not compatible with that which is unhealthy, dysfunctional, volatile, harmful, toxic. It has the same effect on those things as hydrogen peroxide would have on a virus or on a bacteria. It ultimately destroys it. It cannot survive that light. And so it's important to pay attention when it comes to evaluating these things. What is thriving under the influence of the sun for you this week, and what is getting that burning hydrogen peroxide treatment? You'll be fine. But as we get into the Ten of Swords upright, it does look like there is something that is falling apart as it relates to a material, professional, or even household priority that is ultimately causing more harm than good. The sun is destroying something that maybe you have been kind of holding on to, hoping it would get better, even though it's only getting worse. And this can feel like a mixed bag of pleasant and unpleasant all at the same time. Because with the Ten of Swords, there is the destruction of something that is actually going nowhere, or pinning you down, costing you too much money, or possibly even pulling you off the highest career or work trajectory that you could be on. Some of you may be actually saddened about the course of events that makes you decide you can't actually continue with a certain investment of your time or energy, or that we have to abandon a certain project or a certain personal plan. Some of us may actually find that we need to start looking for another place to work, and that the time that we are spending where we are is coming to a bitter end. Now, with the Ten of Swords, I do feel very strongly with the Sun card upright, you are okay, but it's almost like you're seeing some things not going to pan out. It's not going to work. And we have our heads up this week. We have our heads up that something is absolutely not going to turn into what it was promised to be. However, with the sun, it's important to remember that you are going to be okay. This is something that could have been fake. This could have been a mirage. This could have been an illusion. This could have been something that was simply propped up with the most uncomplimentary type of support or resources. You will move on, survive to a better alternative. The Ten of Swords is a harsh end to a situation that is already bad. It's an important thing to remember. So it's not going to tear apart something that's going great, okay? It's not going to destroy something that is already healthy and perfectly fine and good. But it is going to get rid of something that is already a source of pain in your space. Sometimes we have a hard time dealing with this, though, because we might think, well, I want the devil I know. The sun says no. When it comes to the social life, when it comes to friends and relatives, we do have the Five of Cups upright. And I feel as though there is a strange sense that there is, you're kind of adopting somebody. You're bringing somebody into your life that is starting over. And it feels as though it's a very happy return for you, because the Sun card is making this happen, right, with all this pure light energy. But it may actually be that this person is kind of, they're starting over after a period of pain, a period of heartache. I'm actually seeing somebody maybe literally moving back into your space, or coming back into your life, or getting reacquainted with you after a period of absence. And they are coming back, starting over, possibly a little worn out, possibly a little beat up. But with the Five of Cups, they are coming back, and they are essentially being added into your life. You are effectively nursing them back to health. You are adopting them into your life, but they are promising to also be an enhancement to your life. This is not somebody you're taking on as a new dependent or anything along those lines. In fact, I feel with this Five of Cups very strongly that this is actually a reunion, a reconnect, or maybe even the retrieval of a long-lost, treasured ally, friend, relative, love. When it comes to your relationships, we have the Seven of Pentacles upright, and we actually have some really good news coming your way with a bit of a caveat to it. And the Seven of Pentacles ultimately is indicating a beautiful turnout when it comes to maybe even a new love or a new romantic opportunity for those of you who are maybe dating around, you're on dating websites and all of that. The Seven of Pentacles is indicating we have a really nice breakthrough and the promise of a really cool new opportunity. But we cannot necessarily act on it in this moment. We can't get started on maybe the physical. Okay, don't go to a place, but that too. But we can't actually bring it into full motion this week, at least not in person. We have to wait. Maybe there's something going on. Okay, yeah, social distancing at the time of recording this video. But maybe even finding out that somebody is moving into your area, or that we can't get together right now because somebody is out of town on a business trip or something like that. But there does seem to be the click, which is gorgeous. For those of you who are currently in established relationships, the Seven of Pentacles upright is also indicating brilliant news coming to the couple as a whole, possibly something being gifted to you guys either through your partner or maybe even a resource of your partner's. This could even be some excellent news regarding a living situation or the material or financial future of this relationship. I'm also getting, for a lot of you coupled Sagittarius people, that there may actually be a sign that something that we have been actively trying to pursue, build, or create with a partner, either for ourselves, for each other, or just simply even something in the long-term future, may have to go through a small delay in progress. The Seven of Pentacles is not indicating something getting put off for years, but it is something that unfortunately we might have to delay our gratification with for a short period. It's a sign that the resources or the check is kind of in the mail. Unfortunately, we just don't have it in our hands just yet, but it will be here. So that's your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session, you do need to go to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.